What's up YouTube, it's Chuka the Barber, and here's a before shot of the cut. And here is the after shot of the cut and style that I did with the help of Grayson, who is actually my model. Okay, so this tutorial is completely different than all the tutorials I've done in the past. And the reason why is because I'm actually learning along with you guys. So I'm bringing my expertise to the haircut and also learning from Grayson how to texturize the hair with the shears, how to style it, how to approach it, and things of that nature. So this is new for me too. So I wanted to bring you guys like the real raw uncut, like what's actually happening, me learning, so you guys could take what I'm learning and what I already have mastered, and we can kill two birds with one stone in this one video. So let's get it going, man. Let's get it popping. So I'm using the Magic Clips by Wall, the Andis TL liners, both of those are cordless, the Andis shaver, and some shears and some combs, and that's it. So we're gonna work it with that. So this whole cut, this is a total freestyle for me, design and stuff like that. I didn't know how I was gonna approach it. So right here you see that, my first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start, knocking down the bulk of the hair, because I know I want to do some type of fade. I just don't know exactly how right now. So I put a 1/16 guard on there. I'm gonna just knock out the bulk. And when I approach like cuts and styles that are new for me, and I'm trying to do something different and unique, I don't go right into it a lot of times. I kind of just start like poking away, and seeing what's revealing itself and what, how my imagination starts to flow, and it starts to come together for me. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just getting the hair out the way because I know I don't need that, and I'm not going to use that. So I know I want to keep the green color even, so I'm not dipping in. I'm making sure I preserve the green, so after I fade it, I can make sure like the line is even all around, and it flows nicely. So I got the TL liners, and I'm gonna ball them out and start beginning my fade. So I'm leaving the sideburns here, and the reason why is because I want to do something with that. So I'm leaving that there, and I'm kind of like bringing my guideline around the ear and then dipping it in the back. On this side, I plan to kind of keep it more simple and basic. The left side, this side is going to be my more creative side. So I'm approaching this side a little different. Once I got my guideline, I'm going to ball them out, get them as close as possible with the Andis shavers. Now here I'm just getting that even color, getting that line, that guideline even with the hair color all around as much as possible. So now I'm gonna begin my fade, and I'm gonna fade this side at an angle because, like I said, I want to keep the sideburn. I want to do something with it. So I got the lever all the way closed on the Magic Clips, and I'm just working my way up. If you see my previous tutorials on how to fade and stuff like that, I use the same technique. Might adjust it slightly a little different because it's the straight hair, but for the most part it's the same. I got the Andis TL liners, and I'm just getting out that first guideline, making sure that there's no line in there between the shavers and the trimmers closed. The clippers closed. So now I got the 1/8 guard on there, and I'm just removing some of the bulk so I can see clearly what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm approaching this like I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show you guys like my whole thought process, my whole approach, so you guys can kind of get an idea on just like how I approach these type of situations, haircuts and styles. So I'm just continue to blend the way I do, adjusting the lever, opening it up more and more as I work my way up, making sure I see the blend transitioning clean and flawless. Lever all the way open, and I'm just taking it up a bit more. Still leaving that sideburn because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Now I got the 1/8 guard on there, lever all the way open. No, actually this is the 1/16 guard. Lever all the way open, and I'm working my way up, creating kind of like a new guideline, not going into the bulk of the hair and making sure I'm not dipping in there, all right, because I want the shape. Lever halfway closed, and now I'm blending below that last guideline that I had with the lever open, and just watching my fade come together. Now lever all the way closed, and I'm blending right below that last adjustment and guideline. So you can see I like to work half of their hair at a time, and this is the side where I'm gonna do most of my creative work. So I'm more focusing on this side and really giving my attention here and letting my, the ideas flow. So I'm gonna line them up, and I'm gonna start working this, because I work in portions, because this allows the artwork and my approach to start coming together, and allows my imagination to flow as I see it coming together. One thing I do leads to another thing, so it allows me to kind of flow and really get creative with things. Fade this sideburn out a little more. I decided I want to make it a point, so I think that'll be dope. So that's what we're gonna do. Really paying attention to the detail, making sure I don't knock the sideburn completely off. See how detailed I'm being with it, okay? Make sure we always talk detail, and we talk that approach because it's a habit you want to develop. So now I'm just bringing this up a little more. I need a little more space for what I'm trying to do, so I'm going to clipper over comb it, making sure not to dip in and knock out too much of the green color. Like I said, we want to use that with the cut. I got the 1/2 guard on there, and I'm just cleaning it up a little bit, preparing it for what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna put a part in there, design a little line, so draw that out. Just sketch it at first, and then you can always come back and get it tight and clean. But right now we're just outlining it, getting a clean sketch in there. Pay attention how I, clean up the line, how I go, both ways in reverse to really get it nice and clean. And I'm gonna go back and, this area right here, I want the dark part of the fade to go with the line. So I'm fading it so that darker part will be up high, just below the line, and it'll follow it evenly. I think that'll look dope. Now I'm thinking what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna approach it, really just taking a look at it from all angles. So I want to put another part in here, so that's what we're gonna do down here. I'm just really trying to get that green part flowing evenly with the part. You see how both parts are flowing together, and then also the green's flowing with it, the green color. So there goes this side, and this side's coming together. I got the look I wanted, but now the problem is I'm like stuck. I'm like, how am I gonna connect it with the other side, right? And this type of stuff happens sometimes, you know. You're going creative and you kind of get stuck, but just take your time, you know, and really just, you know, don't jump into it until you really like got a clear picture of like how you want to approach it. And you know, you can clearly see like right now I'm like taking a look at it from all angles, trying to figure out like, you know, what I'm gonna do. So I pretty much got it. So I'm gonna start, you know, knocking out the bulk, figuring out how I'm gonna approach it. I need to really like break it off so I could fade the other side without, you know, ruining, you know, the left side that I've already created. So but I just want to make sure I break it off right. So I think these parts are gonna look dope, so I start putting these in, and this will allow me to fade that other side without really interrupting, messing up what I've already done on the other side. So now I'm gonna begin my fade on this side just like I did the other side and how I do in all my tutorials, but making sure I'm not dipping inside the head as I fade up, because I don't want it to cave in. I don't want it to lose the shape. I want it to go straight up. So make sure you pull away as you know, fade up. You can see here now I'm taking my time, slow strokes, making sure I pull away and I don't dip in the head, because once the hair is gone, it's done. So take your time. And you can see I'm also keeping the blend and the green like shape. I want it to be, you know, in line and flow together. So now with the 1/2, I'm just making sure that, you know, that green, that line is there across and it connects to the back. Do a little touch-up work. And now I basically have what I want as for the fade part of the cut and design. So now let's get into the style.
Lay down, blow dry it straight, and then I have a super tender head too.
So what I did was just really damp the hair real good all the way to the root so we can blow dry it.
Working it like left and right, back and forth, because then it'll like get all that volume. Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm making sure to dry it all the way out, all the way to the roots. So here we're gonna give it that texture look with the shears. So Grayson's gonna do it and then I'm gonna do it after. So it's not straight up and down with the shears, it's at a like 23-degree angle, so a slight angle when you're doing this.
I can't see it, but you can just kind of like cut into it this way. Not too much, but just like, just kind of like doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. And then go back over it. Just so it looks like,
I got it.
Like seaweed, or like sushi grass, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna comb the hair, I'm gonna grab it with my 2 fingers, and I'm gonna slice it 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was like at a 23-degree angle, as you can see. So you can see we worked 1/2 of the head, and then now working the other half and working the way back on each half. 1, 2, 3, 4 chops, and then going back a little bit more. And this gives it that look, that texturized look.
The sides, we're gonna do this along the way. And what you can do on the sides is you can go like you're gonna do clip over or scissor over come this way, but you just like you just go along this way. You know what I mean? You just do that, yeah.
So like that right there.
Yeah.
So this is the same technique except on the sides, and we're using the comb, and same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4. This gives it that texture look on the side. We didn't do the other side because it already has that look. This side lays down flat, so this side's was a little different. So now I'm gonna hit him with the razor real quick around the hairline area and then the design. Alright, so now that's done. Now we're gonna get into the actual styling the hair.
This stuff takes a minute to activate too. So, and you want to get it like all the hair, because if you just get it on the surface hair, it's not gonna like, you're like the whole hair. Yeah, so all I do is I just like push it all back and I just like work it back.
So this is a spray wax by Paul Mitchell, and I'll make sure to put a link in the description along with all the other products and stuff that I use here. So basically what you want to do is completely cover all the hair. So you want to make sure you get underneath and cover it real good, get a good amount on there.
So then I just like bring it back down to wrist, and then just kind of like zhuzh it until it lays.
Let me do that. Okay, so bring it down.
I just kind of like lay it flat, and then just like stick your fingers in and kind of like muffle it a little bit. That exposes that dark hair.
Look, your boy got skills. Okay, look, so as I'm styling it, pay attention, listen to what he's saying. We're also gonna do these little twist things on the hair to really give it this just more of a texture like style look, which is dope too.
Especially with the dark blue, that's why.
Okay, now we're gonna enhance the cut a little bit with some enhanced hair fibers. This is the dark brown color, and I'm just gonna touch it up, you know, make it pop a little more, enhance it, get it Instagram ready, you know, all the good stuff. Combing those fibers a little bit and make sure it looks the way I want it to look. Okay, make sure you promote your shit. Okay, oh look, we got Deluxe over here, you know, coming and you know, complimenting me on the cut, and you know, he gonna give me some game too. So we gonna see what he say. So final touch-ups, and he complete, he clean, he textured on top, he's styled, he's faded, and he got that design in there, and he got that sideburn that's popping, so he clean. So yeah, this is the complete cut. That's it. And this was something new for me too when it comes to the texturizing, the style, and this approach. So I don't know everything, but I'm going to learn it, and my goal is to bring it to you guys as I learn it too, okay? So that you guys can learn as I learn. So make sure you stay connected. Make sure you subscribe. Follow the journey as I go hunt down people with skills and talent to teach me so I could teach y'all, okay? So connect with me on Instagram at Chuka The Barber, also the brand at The Rich Barber, and let's get this thing popping. Take our skills to the next level and take our career and our lifestyle to the next level. I'm Chuka The Barber, I'm out, peace.